The real challenge has been to maintain a university and environment that we can be proud of, juxtaposed against the guidelines which have come out from government and the Department for Education. I've always been clear that what comes first is the health, safety and well-being of everybody in the university community.
We knew that we still wanted to create the best student experience in the UK, but it was going to have to be done in a very different way, a very creative way compared to previous years. But that provided a really exciting challenge because it meant that we explored new avenues in which to engage students.
There was a sense of anxiety perhaps about what maybe this year would entail. As soon as I came here, most of those anxieties were relieved within the first day or so, if not within the first week, once we kind of became familiarised with lectures. We've had a combination of online, so scheduled lessons. We've had a combination of live interactive sessions, as well as even a couple of in-person lectures, which have been really beneficial.
It's a different way of learning, but I think that I've got the same out of it as my first year. With everything going on, I've been more productive because I've wanted to do work and it's been sort of a break from everything that's happening.
I'd been up here since August for pre-season. We sort of adapted to the fact that, studies are going to be online, hockey's going to be a bit different this year, but we sort of just thought to ourselves, we're just going to get on with it. We played a lot of games and we've made the most of as much training as we could have done and, enjoy playing, enjoy each other's company.
Being hall chair during a pandemic, it was a lot of adapting and overcoming. The warden and I worked really hard on joining 2 flats together, so that's your household. To go from 7 people to 14 makes such a big difference because no matter what, you'll probably find someone you get along with. We did a virtual bingo, but with a twist. After each round, we'd do a mini round. We had 4 eggs, one was hard boiled, and they all just had to crack it on the head. We've made it the best we can, and I think people have really seen that as well. The union, they held their own kind of freshers introductions. They had the social distance social club where you could go with 6 other people and sit on a bench. It was really, really enjoyable. Everyone was really shocked by the quality of it as well.
The question I want is one thing since March last year that we really got right.
The Black Talent Programme that was set up this year, that was so helpful. Because of that programme, I was able to get my placement.
You achieve the outcomes that we have done by the whole community pulling together, and you achieve that by trusting the community that it will behave responsibly, that our students will look out for each other, and that's exactly what happened.
I hope that when a student will look back on this year and go, yeah, it was a challenge, it was really difficult, but boy was I glad that A, I came to Loughborough, and B, I was here when Loughborough University stood up and faced Covid-19. It was that students going, yes, there are elements of university life that can continue if I play my part. And as a result, all of that came together in this lovely, wonderful melting pot that meant that Loughborough as a whole was able to keep cases down. And the stats really do speak for themselves on that.
I came into contact with someone who had it. So I had to isolate for 2 weeks on my own in my room. The day I got let out of that, my housemate then got it. So our whole house was back into quarantine. And I then got it. So I had 2 weeks back to back to back. We had VC Bob delivering pizzas. It was fantastic. Yeah, he came and brought us sort of 3 big pizzas for the house and some chocolate. It was good of him to sort of come down and check in on everyone.
We got food deliveries every day, which was more food than we could possibly eat. And we got welfare calls just so they could see all of us and check that we're okay.
Loughborough absolutely got it spot on when it came to self-isolating students. The university provides the consistent response, the essentials, but the Students' Union can do sort of the quick impact work, and that's where COVID Champions came in. And actually, the thing we really saw was that once students had come out of self-isolation, they actually wanted to help give back as well.
The Loughborough's response to COVID's been incredible. I think it's just the optimism. It's 100% the optimism. Speaking to VC Bob, he's really there to encourage people to have a good time and show that the situation can be so much worse.
This university has responded outstandingly to the Covid-19 crisis. And the group that really have impressed me are our students. I can't thank them enough for the outstanding way in which they've responded, just as you'd expect from a university like Loughborough.